Hey, welcome back to my channel. I've got a super easy recipe for you today. Today we're going to make my graham cracker crust. This recipe only has 4 ingredients: graham cracker crumbs, butter, sugar, and cinnamon. That's it. We put everything in one bowl and then we mix. It is so easy. I usually always start by putting my graham cracker crumbs in first, then the sugar, cinnamon, and the butter. Once I have everything in the bowl together, we'll just mix everything by hand. Warning, if you just melted your butter, don't forget it is hot and you will burn your fingers, so be careful. Anyways, after mixing, we are looking for a texture that resembles sand. So if you've ever made sand castles at the beach, that's exactly what it's like. When you press down on it, it packs together, and when you just brush your fingers over, it loosens up and becomes like sand texture. Once we're finished mixing everything together, then we can pour it into our baking vessel. In this case, I'm making a pie, so I'm using my glass pie dish. I did brush the dish with butter before I put the mixture in, so make sure that you do that as well. If you're not using butter, feel free to use a cooking spray. It's totally up to you. And all I'm doing now is just grabbing the crumbs and I'm pressing them into the side of my pan, because in my recipe I want the crust to come up on the sides of my pie. If that is not something that you enjoy, or you just want it on the bottom of your pie, that's fine. Just do it your way. But with this recipe, you just have to make sure that you really press down and make sure that those crumbs are firmly in place before you add your filling. And at this point, you can just blind bake if that's what your recipe calls for, or you can add your filling and then bake. This is another baking vessel that I use for my graham cracker crust. This is called a springform pan. This is something I use when I'm making my cheesecake. And again, it's the same thing as when I'm making the pie. I do like my crust up the side of the cake, so I'm just going to follow the same procedure as I did earlier. I'm just going to grab a few crumbs and I'm just going to press them against the side. I'll go back through the corners and softly brush it so that crumbs can loosen up and fall down, because as you can see, there's some spaces there. So basically, I'm just going to go around and around and make sure that everything is covered and that all my crumbs are firmly packed in place. When I'm finished with that, then I'm ready to add my filling. So I hope you liked my recipe. Thank you so much for watching. Please give my video a thumbs up. Looking forward to your comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for more videos. Bye for now.